hope you're well. Today I'm doing the pet tag before he runs away. He doesn't want to go. Oscar, Oscar, look, Oscar, habibi. Where's Oscar? So Dania is here with me. She'll be reading the questions from my phone and I'll be answering them. Okay, Dania.
What is your pet's name?
My pet's name is Oscar.
What kind of pet is it and what breed?
You need to speak louder.
What kind of pet is it and what breed?
What kind of pet is it? It's a cat. And what breed? It's British Shorthair, British Blue Shorthair.
How long have you had your pet?
Less than a year. I got Oscar when was it? March, I think. That's when I got Oscar and he's going cuckoo. Yeah. So I've had him less than a year. Okay.
How did you get your pet?
I got my pet from a pet store. I've actually always wanted gray cat with yellow eyes, but I didn't want it Persian and I didn't know what they were called. So once I went into this pet store in Qaram, which is an area in Oman, and I saw this cat, which was not Oscar, but apparently this female belonged to somebody and she was going to have kittens, and I was interested in getting one of the kittens, but then when the time came for me to get the kittens, it was not, the cat didn't have yellow eyes as I wanted. So I just told the guy who works at the pet store, if any time you get a cat, preferably male, that he has to be British Shorthair Blue. I don't know why I can't get this right. British Blue Shorthair with yellow eyes. Please give me a call. And a couple of months later, he called me saying that somebody just dropped Oscar in. It's a family that actually got Oscar from Dubai, and they moved to Oman, and they recently had a baby, and it turns out the baby was allergic to the cat, so they were selling the cat, and I am the lucky owner of Oscar.
What are some quirky things about your pet?
What are some quirky things about my pet?
Yes.
My pet loves to go into the bathroom. He likes jumping into bags. He doesn't like to be touched, as I said earlier, but he likes to follow you around. So if I'm downstairs, he'll come down. He doesn't necessarily need to be next to me, as in close to me, but he needs to be in the same area where I am. So if I'm up, he'll follow me up, and if he doesn't come into the room, he'll just be around. So if I'm looking for him, I just have to really just stand up and look around, and I'll find him somewhere nearby, and I think that is really useful. Another thing that's useful, I think that's really caring and sweet of him. When I was researching to get a cat, it turned out the British Blue cats are really good with kids, and since this is our first pet as a family, I wanted to make sure that he was children friendly, and turns out that he is. Another thing I'd like to tell you is Oscar wakes me up for Fajr every single day. Before Fajr, he'll jump onto my bed and wake me up, and I think that is something that I absolutely love about him. Dania agrees. Okay? Yes, they saw your thumbs up. Okay, the battery's running out. Yalla.
Okay. What does your relationship with your pet mean to you?
The relationship with my pet is one that I cherish. I absolutely love Oscar. I adore him. You've seen pictures of him on Instagram. I've always been brought up with animals in the house, and now that I have my own family and my own place, Oscar just fits in perfectly, and I love him. What does it mean? I don't even know how to answer the question. What does the relationship mean to anyone? It's just one that I cherish, and I feel blessed to have him in my life. Are we talking about a cat? Okay. Question number 7, okay.
What are your favorite pastimes with your pet?
Pastimes with my pet. Well, Oscar likes to play a lot. So we have this stick with a mouse attached, and we play with it, and that's we like driving him crazy, and he does all sorts of somersaults and jumps, and he entertains us that way. He likes playing football, of course, and we have like a laser kind of thing that we light or torch that we put on the floor when it's dark, and then he goes crazy trying to catch this red dot, and he never gets to, of course. Okay. Question number 8.
What are the nicknames that you call your pets?
So Oscar is also known as Oscari. What else do we call him? Woskari.
Whiskers.
Whiskers, I think Dania calls him sometimes. Oscari, Woskari. But I just call him Oscar because I love the name. And I got the name from, what's that cartoon?
Shark Tale.
Shark Tale. I think Will Smith's character was called Oscar. Yeah. So, how old is your pet? I got Oscar. He hasn't grown much, as in size. But when I asked the pet, she said he should be roughly. When I first got him, when I asked her then, she said he should be approximately a year old, so probably a year and a half and something like that now.
Why do you love your pets? Number 10.
That's the last question. And I think the 2 questions are questions that my daughters put up. Why do I love my pet? I love Oscar because I've always wanted a cat like Oscar, and Oscar just is exactly what I wanted, alhamdulillah. So I love him for that. I love him that he wakes me up for Fajr. I love him that he follows me around. It seems like he's just very caring and loving when he wants to be, because he can be, you know, when we want to touch him and he's like, no, I don't want to be touched, just leave me alone. So it just goes according to his moods, and I respect that. I don't force myself to give him attention if he doesn't want it, and when he wants it, I'll happily give it to him, and that's him in my bathroom. So I hope you enjoyed this tag. Let me know if you have any pets, and what pets do you have and what are their names. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I shall see you all in the next video. Thank you, Dania, for reading the questions out, and we'll see you all in the next video, inshallah.
Bye.
We'll see you all in the next video, inshallah. مع السلامة.